This is
Make it plain.
Make it plain.
MIP
With Masamela Matfumo.
Mark Thompson.
Make it plain.
Get woke.
Primary day tomorrow in Mississippi. There's another connection with Mississippi that pretty much has been the subject of the play Turn Me Loose about the life of Dick Gregory. And it also relates to Dick Gregory's wife, Lillian Gregory, who turned 81 on Saturday. There's a birthday celebration for her tonight in Silver Spring, Maryland, just outside of Washington, D.C. Joining Sam Smith and me is Dick and Lillian Gregory's youngest daughter, Ayanna Gregory.
Hi.
Good morning, Ayanna.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm wonderful. Getting ready.
Getting ready. Well, let me tell you how small the world is. You may have met Sam before. Sam joins me on Mondays, and Sam, the editor, founding publisher of the Progressive Review since 1964. Sam, his name is Sam Smith, and so I tease him and say, I tell everybody he's the real, Sam Smith, the vocalist.
I love it.
But your dad was often on the air with Sam and me.
Mm-hmm.
Sam's birthday was Saturday. He was born the same day, the same year as your mom.
You're kidding me.
He was 81 Saturday. He's on the phone right now.
Oh, my goodness. Happy birthday, Sam.
Well, happy birthday to your mother. I think that's wonderful. Where was she born?
You said where?
Yeah.
She was born in Elyria, Ohio.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And, at some point, people will see a little tonight, those who attend. But Ayanna did some interviews with her mom, Sam, and she talks about her family and her parents and being from Elyria. It's really quite a story, and I think in due time people will be able to hear that story. But Ayanna, tell the audience what is going on tonight.
Okay. Well, tonight we're doing a tribute to my mother. It will be the first ever public tribute to Lillian Gregory, matriarch, freedom fighter, and, of course, the wife of legendary Dick Gregory. The world knew Daddy. The world didn't really know the rock that held him down and that sacrificed and that, that really was this quiet warrior. So we're doing a tribute to her tonight in downtown Silver Spring, Maryland, at the Montgomery College Cultural Arts Center. And we're going to have Ayanna Van Zandt. We're calling it an unforgettable evening of Black woman magic. So we're going to have Ayanna there to do her what only she can do. I'll be doing an excerpt of my play, Daughter of the Struggle. I'll be doing the part that's about Mommy's life. We have Maimouna Youssef, who's another amazing, Grammy-nominated performing artist and activist. Free Benjamin will be performing, and we have an amazing singer named Dante Pope who's going to be serenading Mommy. Everybody who knows Mama's favorite was Marvin Gaye, so Dante's going to be singing her favorite song. And like you said, Mark, we're going to be showing excerpts of a 2-hour interview. We're going to just show some short excerpts of an interview I did with Mom in September that really talks about her life, from her words, because so often you just don't hear Mama talk about it. So I really wanted Mommy to tell her story in her words. Yeah,
well, no, that's great, and that is, I've seen some of the interviews, or seen excerpts, and it is excellent. So some of that will debut on tonight. How's your mom doing? Is she excited about tonight?
She is. She is a little nervous. Mom, she doesn't like a whole lot of crowd, and I said, Mom, you're going to have to suffer through the accolades tonight, okay? You got this. So she just kind of laughed. But she's happy, and she's happy that you're going to be there. Of course, we got you down as the quintessential master of ceremonies. So I'm so grateful for that. And yeah, she's excited. She's probably on her way to the airport right now. You know, she still lives in Plymouth, Massachusetts, but her and my sister Paula and my sister Miss will be flying in with her this morning, getting mommy ready. And so yeah, we're just excited. You know, we've never done anything like this because she's never let us. But I said, look, this woman turned 81 on Saturday, and we're going to have to be disobedient just this one time because she's still here, and she's one of the few mothers of the movement that is still here. This woman has, I mean, you know her story. I mean, jailed more times than we can count, oftentimes pregnant. And, you know, she was there. She was there where Dad was. She was there, and when she wasn't there, she was home raising 10 children with no days off.
Right.
This is the same woman who smuggled footage of the My Lai massacre into the country, footage of innocent men, women, and children being murdered in the Vietnam War in South Vietnam. And Mom, Lillian Gregory, was the one who forced the U.S. government to break that story because she smuggled it into the United States. So we get to tell those stories, you know, powerful stories, because she represents so many unsung sheroes and heroes whose name you will never know. Yeah, we, you know, so we can I mention the website?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, please do.
Okay, so we definitely want folks to come on out, and there's still time to get tickets in advance, and we encourage you to get them in advance because it may be kind of crazy with folks all coming at once to purchase their tickets. So if you can go on to tributetoLillianGregory.com. It's real simple, tributetoLillianGregory.com.
TributetoLillianGregory.com. Folks,
Yeah.
go there. In fact,
is your interview up there?
The interview is not, because we wanted tonight to be the first time anyone would lay their eyes on it.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So tonight, folks, you get to see Lillian Gregory tell her story in her own words. I cheated, Sam. I already got a little bit of it.
Yes, you did.
And actually, you know, everything happens in divine order.
Mm-hmm.
Not only is your mom and Sam born the same day, same year, but I mentioned the play, and it would just so happen, and one of the interviews, you know, you and your mom talk about Mississippi and Medgar Evers.
Yeah.
For those who don't know the story, there were 11 children. One was Richard Jr. Richard Jr. passed away as an infant, while Dick Gregory was demonstrating with Medgar Evers in Jackson, Mississippi. And Mrs. Gregory was able to get Medgar Evers on the phone to let him know that Richard Jr. had passed, and Dick Gregory immediately left to return to be with his wife and children. But it is pretty widely accepted, Sam and ladies and gentlemen, that if Dick had stayed with Medgar, he may have, because he was staying in Medgar's house.
Yeah.
A few days after that, Medgar was going in his driveway, walking in the back door from his driveway, and was gunned down. And the likelihood that he and Dick, because they went in and out that door, the likelihood that he and Dick would have walked in that door, Dick might have been killed as well. And so, you know, what I've been saying to people all morning is really, you know, voting tomorrow, you know, just exercising your right to vote in Mississippi tomorrow is really voting for Medgar Evers. If Medgar had lived, he could have run for Senate, or he could have run for governor. That's what he was doing, registering voters. And that's what your dad was doing to help. Your mom went to jail in Selma. Your mom demonstrated in Chicago against Mayor Daley and the problems with the school system. Your mom went to jail at the South African Embassy. Your mom went to jail in Atlanta, and somehow did a great job raising all of you. And it was very kind, too, yesterday of Joanne Reed to mention your mom and acknowledge your mom on her show on yesterday. So, folks, tribute to LillianGregory.com. We'll all be there. I'll be there. Joe Madison will be there. Ben Chavis will be there. A lot of folk will be there. I'm still hearing from folk this morning saying they're on their way to celebrate her 81st. And I want to thank you, Ayanna, for all you're doing and for pulling all this together. And, you know, thank you for being here with us and sharing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see you tonight.
All righty, folks. And Ayanna's Twitter, folks, is at I'm Ayanna Gregory. And so you can follow her there, but also go to tribute2lilliangregory.com. And also, let me just say this, consider being a part of keeping Dick Gregory's legacy alive, because a part of this, too, is to keep his legacy alive through Lillian Gregory.
Yeah.
So please, ma'am, please, sir, go to tribute2lilliangregory.com. This is Cyber Monday. Tomorrow's Giving Tuesday. So you can give a little to the effort and all tax-deductible contributions to keep the legacy of Dick Gregory alive. I'm asking you all to do that. Tribute2lilliangregory.com to keep the legacy of Dick Gregory alive. A few dollars would go a long, long way. All right, Ayanna, thank you. I will see you love you too. We will see you in a few. I'm still tripping out the fact that I knew Sam's birthday was Saturday, but I did not know because he told me last week. We talked about it. These two folk was born the same. Something must have been going on.
That's deep.
So wait a minute. Now, what year? 81. What year was that? That was what, Sam?
37.
That's it.
1937. Wow. Wow. You know what people have been doing, y'all? There's been this thing on social media where it's called the Ebony Challenge, where you look up, I did it, you look up the year and the month you were born, and then you post on social media the cover of Ebony magazine for that month and year.
Wow.
So I, like, for example, I posted the cover of Ebony for December 1966. And Leontine Price is on the cover of my Ebony.
I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Ebony was publishing in 1937. No, it wasn't. It hadn't started yet. It started in 1945. So you and Lillian Gregory, Sam, came before Ebony magazine.
Yeah, well, we came on the same year that the Lincoln Tunnel and the Golden Gate Bridge opened.
Okay.
And you could buy a gallon of gas for 10 cents.
For 10 cents?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who can imagine that? I am I'm looking at the cover. I guess the magazine that was out back then was Life magazine.
Yeah.
And I'm looking to see what was on the cover of Life magazine in November 1937. Let me see. It looks like, now that's interesting. It looks like the San Francisco Opera is on the cover.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what was on the cover of Life magazine, November 1937. But anyway, it's a small world. And folks, go to tribute2lilliangregory.com and join us tonight. Ayanna, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
See you. We'll see you tonight. I'm on my way.
All right now.
All right. Take care now.
Take care.
All right.